Round and round like a horse on a carousel we go. Will I catch up to love? I can never tell. I know chasing after you is like a fairy tale, but I feel like I'm glued on tight to this carousel.
Well, hello everybody. This is Angelina from Angelina Beauty 96 and welcome to my makeup channel. This is the second makeup tutorial that I am recording in my family's new home, and I am super excited to do so. It's going to be called post-traumatic life disorder, okay? It's also to bring awareness to some of the stresses and traumas that life can bring onto us. And for those who don't know, because if you're new to my channel, this beauty page is meant to not only explore the artistry and transformative properties of makeup, but it's also to bring awareness to certain issues that we're plagued by in society, that our culture, people are ashamed to post online. So this is meant to be completely authentic, and this is a space to do that. As a life update, other than the new home, my fish died recently and her name was Sunrise. I'm devastated by her untimely passing, but I am going to do something to honor her that will help the fish community bring awareness to certain things in the betta fish industry. There isn't really much else that I think that I should reveal now, but the fan is on, it's hot, it's summer, and I am ready to just put on some makeup and draw my feelings out. So let's get started. Hey loves, long time no see. Now first things first, let's start with our base. With our foundation right now, I'm using the LA Colors Liquid Makeup Foundation in the color Deep Beige CBLM 284. I've purchased this from the Dollar Tree for $1.25 because, as you know, the Dollar Tree is no longer the Dollar Tree. I'm on a budget right now, so currently I don't have the products with high quality ingredients I desire on hand, but this 1 fluid ounce bottle does go a long way, and I've been using it for about a year now. It has decent buildable coverage. It does wear out throughout the day. This Kokie brush I'm using, I've used for a couple years now. It's perfect for makeup application because it's dense. The bristles are short. It blends into the skin very well, seamlessly actually. Next up, I am setting and adding more coverage with my face with the same brush to create a seamless finish. This powder only costs $3.75 and is from LA Colors, number CBLP304 in the color Natural. I usually use this setting powder to create a more matte finish on the face to prolong the wear of the base. I've been using this LA Colors setting powder on and off for about a year now. I traditionally don't like using it too often because powders are known to absorb the natural moisture from the skin. To wear it during the summer is beneficial because of the heat, your skin sweats, thus it makes sense to have a powder to absorb the extra moisture and sweat that may form throughout the day. Now this next product I'm about to use is the Diadem Fire and Glory product from Live Revolutionary. With this small fluffy angle brush, I am dipping into the green matte color and blending it into my crease. The reasoning behind me choosing this green color because it represents the radioactive element of Harley Quinn's story, where she fell into the toxic waste, therefore letting go of her old self in order to be with her lover, the Joker. I'm sure many women can relate to dying to a part of your old and innocent self in order to become compatible with your lover that is less willing to change that part of themselves. So me adding that particular color to the crease represents that transitional phase in Harley Quinn's life and the sacrifice that she made. As you can see, I already started adding this neutral light shimmer onto the base of my eyelid. This neutral shimmer not only balances out the green, but it also represents Harley Quinn's natural side, which is represented in Birds of Prey when she tries to rediscover herself without being with Joker. I use this palette for the past couple of years now, and it has been featured on my channel many times. It's one of my go-to palettes that I like to use, not only because of the quality of the actual palette and the good message behind reminding women that they are queens, but our product is decent. My channel's mission statement is to support small business owners, and I've been following Liv for the past couple of years now. I support her mission. She's a good woman, she's spunky, she's intelligent, and I respect the mantle that is on her life and the work that she has done thus far in ministry and the products that she has created to extend that ministry to showcase the love of God. Okay, now for the more fun and unusual part of this makeup tutorial, because we love it unusual here. I'm going to use that same Toxic Waste green color I used for the crease and contour my cheeks to create a gaunt, wasting away look that tends to happen when you lose yourself in the wrong relationship. Here I'm adding a little bit of an orangey brown color that is found on my eyeshadow palette to warm up and blend in the green a little bit better to make it more of a natural green tint. For my moderate beauty experts out there, you already know that after you contour your cheeks, you have to balance out the shading by contouring your forehead as well to keep it proportionate. Okay, now one of my favorite things about this tutorial is to highlight. This LA Colors Strobing Powder Highlight that I've actually used for the very first time, and I am pleasantly surprised. The payoff is spectacular. I got it from Five and Below for about $3. This highlight powder really does what it says, and it will bring out your eternal goddess effortlessly. Hey everybody, as you probably noticed at the beginning of the video, I am wearing these distinctive shades, and that is for a reason. It is sponsored. I love wearing these. I got these from Zara Fashion in January, and this is just an ad for that along with the makeup case that I have purchased from their website. Okay, we're going to go back and finish the eyeshadow work on our eyes, but we're taking a break and doing the lips. I have this LA Colors Solid Matte Lipstick in the color Entice. I've used this a couple of times. It gets the job done. It is buildable coverage, supposed to simulate oxygen deprivation in the lips, which evokes Harley's toxic relationship. The lips are pretty straightforward in comparison to everything else in this makeup tutorial. However, we're just going to add a little bit more dimension with this Crystal Fusion liquid eyeshadow from Kokie. It's in the color Polaris, and we're just putting that on the center of the lips to kind of simulate glamorization of her toxic relationship. Now, since we're done with the lips, we're going back into the eyes, and I use this black matte pigment that is from the same palette, the Fire and Glory palette, to create these dramatic, overextended eyeshadow wings. I'm using a Q-tip because I don't have an arsenal of brushes that I can use, so you just wet the pigment with some filtered water preferably, and just treat the matte eyeshadow as a liquid eyeshadow. As you can see, I'm dragging some of that pigment from the outer corners from the eyeshadow wings into the waterline, a third of the outer corners. On the other end of the Q-tip, I am doing the same process by wetting it with filtered water and using red pigment that is on the same palette in the inner corners of my waterline. In this scene, I'm just doing some touch-ups using the same colors that I presented in the video. Now off camera, I use this crushed hot pink glittery pigment on to add to my highlight, just to make a blush avant-garde effect. I'm going to give a mini shout out to Hillywood. This is a sister duo that create very wildly popular parodies, and they created a parody a while ago that my sister and I enjoyed so much about the Joker and Harley Quinn's relationship. They have recently came back into the scene, and they are creating content after taking a break, somewhere around that time frame, and I am super proud of them. They're super creative. They do everything on their own. And they're very dedicated and hardworking. It is a family-owned business, and they have kept it that way. I'm super proud of them. They are Christian. Then they do very creative, innovative, abstract productions with parodies, musicals. They create their own lyrics, and it's just incredible the work that they do. And I think it's important to connect yourself with creative, inspiring, ingenious people to elevate yourself in the path of creativity that you want to take. So go check them out. They created a parody of Harley Quinn and the Joker. Their content is very entertaining to watch. The last and final portion of this makeup tutorial is the eyes. I'm lining my eyes with this LA Colors liquid black eyeliner that I purchased from the dollar store for only $1.25. Now I don't want to overwhelm my eyes, so I am thinly lining them. This is the final look. Let me know in the comments on how I could improve my video editing style, or what more content you'd like to see from this. Hi everybody, I am back on my couch for the outro. This is the final look. I hope that this look had gotten your creative juices flowing, because creativity always begets creativity. I know that when I look at something inspiring, authentic, or heartfelt, it kind of sparks my own creativity and imagination. So thank you so much for joining me. If you'd like to share any stories of abuse, please feel free to comment that in the comment section below. This is a safe space that cultivates freedom of expression, love, and just being honest with each other about what it is really like to live here on Earth. Thank you so much. Thank you for your support, and I'll see you in the next video. Also, let me know what you think about this tutorial. All right, that's it for now. Take care.